How's it going, folks? This particular video that I wanted to make is something that really crossed my mind on doing this, and it's about you know, um, the adulthood in the Western world, especially uh, not the Eastern European, but usually just the Western world. The way how they raise the adult is not really fully completed to be adulthood. It's more like a man child or baby child, even the ladies as well. And this is like a dysfunctional thinking. And even till now, where it's promoted with the social justice and as well with the fact that there's no common sense or reality or logical sense. Majority of them are learning. All right. So when you have that, what it creates is a very dysfunctional unmarried people, or perhaps like, or perhaps, or perhaps like, or perhaps like um, you don't get to the stage to the fact that wanting strongly to create a family unit, or strongly committing to hard work, or leaning towards on not getting the ring on the finger, or
Where's the headphones?
the headphones is not there, and they're all focused on AirPods or things like that.
Where's the
Materialistic.
headphones? The white one.
It's just down there on the bed. And that is a huge problem. They're not raised to be a man, not raised to be a woman. They're raised to be just a, um, you know, to be one of that. And they lost track of what they're doing in life in general. And it's been spoiled from a very young age. Not well disciplined, not too strong with the family traditional values, where they're more on, there's not authoritarian. You can't hit or smack or swear at the child, where a child now is being selecting, pick and choose what they want, like king and queen, prince or princess, where family has to obey with them what they pick and choose. And what we see nowadays is there's a huge unemployment rate on the young adult, right? And when young adults, they have lost in this trap, and bombarded with the social medias right now, and as well with the Tinder dating app. So you have all that, and now with the social justice and illusion thinking. And my mate's been telling me with the Tinder dating, very illusion dating, um, what's been coming out of their mouth, basically, and very illusion. And very, I guess, is the one aspect on looking at this is majority of those who finish high school immediately, large number of them went to university. Now those who did not went straight to university and get on the work, regardless flipping a burger or building, brick by brick, is that there's a lot more common sense, common ground, and you get to see those who work in the trade, starting their business, or starting that is a lot early age, or starting a family a lot earlier. But those who comes from a university, whether they're coming from an arts degree or whatever, they have a very high expectation in life. I deserve this, I deserve that because of the stages, because I got a bachelor or masters or PhDs, and very, very illusional. That's why a lot of those foreign migrants who come to Westerners, they take advantage, and because they know what they want, and if they want to get committed to something, they'll do anything. They try hard for it. Many of the locals are stuck into the welfare system, or stuck with their family basement, or just stuck with the family. Um, And this is a trend that I get to see a lot of my friends saying, like, I wanted to deliver the best of my child because of, what my parents did to be X, Y, and Z. Wasn't there for me, this and that. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, it's a lot more spoiled now, because there's no enemy. We don't know. We live a stable lifestyle, and the way we spoil our child to be upbringing. And I think it's all about the raising the child to the point that doesn't, you know it's not fit to survival in the Western world, like, to the world. And it's very, very hard, and they need a leader to guide it through. And many of the I spoke to employers that asked them, like, would you hire a local, like the large percentage of them? He said there's no point. They want holidays, sick pay, doesn't want to work on weekends, just too much, there's too much to go through. And yeah, and I'm not trying to blame all of them. I'm local as well. And I try to understand the narrative of the whole thing. I like to think of, the world should follow the Japanese model, but then again, Japanese have their own social problem. It's all about parenting style of how they raise a child, and as well what's been taught in school. Because more than half the time of the child lifestyle is being, 80% I would say is being brought up in schooling, education institutionalized with childcare, primary school, high school, and university. That has been taken away like 80% of the time. And then whenever you have holidays, that's when you spend time with the kids. You have no idea what the kids being learned during the day. Yes, they're bringing homework to back to school, but physically you don't know what they've been learned, because nowadays it's just bombarded with all this third wave feminist intersectionality to demonizing men, boys, patriarchy. So the next generation, it's just gonna get worse and worse. And if you talk about any, like, just have a normal conversation with them, they have a defensive trigger. So you don't know who's a normal human being anymore, because now people are so triggered to have this, debate or just have a different point of view. They cannot analyze it or criticize it at all, instead of just attacking to it. Now it becomes conservatives. There's a reason why this politician, they work together. Yes, you got, the conservatives, and you got those who are liberals, but they work together to find a goal. They find what's best of the best, what the society really needs, and they both agree to upon, or one is more heavy on sided. But in the general, in the population, they can't do that. You know, that's the way how it is. That's why I said there's no point. Like, these adulthoods are just dying out generation. You know, um, so the real life stuff. Oh well, that's the video.